Hello everyone, my name is David Arzata here, and I'm here going to showcase to you my Blackwing deck profile. And I think I have a serious upgrade for my deck, my Blackwing deck profile. And without further ado, I'll bring out the monsters. It's just pure. I have 3 copies of Blackwing Simoon, the Poison Wind. I really love this card so much. These branded supports will help me. This card's effect, let's see if I control no monsters and have this card in my hand, I can manage one other Blackwing monster and then place one black face up, spell a trap card. Either send this card to the graveyard or immediately after this card resolves, I can normal summon without tributing. But you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except dark monsters. So it limits my dark monsters. But then, once per turn, during the end phase, send the black when placed by this effect to the graveyard, and if you do, take 1,000 damage. Not bad. I have 3 copies of Shamal. I really like this bird because it's amazing. I thought it looks so cool. I thought it's cool. Then I have more support. 2 copies of Blackwing Vada. Well, as long as I have a Blackwing monster, I get to give you control of Blackwing other than Blackwing to special summon this card from your hand. You can only summon once per turn this way. During the main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard along with 1 or more non-tuner Blackwing from your deck. So the total levels sent exactly 8. And if you do, special summon 1 Blackwing Dragon from your extra deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. Dark monsters. Okay. 3 copies of Sudri. When normal summon, I get to add 1 card that mentions Blackwing Dragon from my deck to my hand, except another copy of itself. Then has another ability. I contribute 1 monster, then special summon a 1 phantom token, wing beast tuner, level 2, attack point 700, defense point 700. Then I take 700 points of damage. But you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck to return your activated effect, except synchro monsters. But since all my monsters are basically synchro, there's no problem with that. And then let's go for other, these are the brand new support. I thought it was really good. Now let's go on to other Blackwings. I'll go with 2 copies of Gale because I like Gale's special ability where if I control a Blackwing monster other than itself, I can special summon this card from my hand. Then, once per turn, I get to target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and that target attack and defense will come half. I got 2 of them just in case. 2 copies of Borrow the Spear. If I control a Blackwing monster, I can special summon this card from my hand. And then if this card attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing damage. I thought that was cool. Getting a lot of copies of different Blackwings. I love Blackwings so much. Got 1 copy of Shanga, the Wandering Moon. One copy of Blackwing Cobalt, the Moon Shadow. I got 1 copy of Chinook, the Snow Blast. I got 1 copy of Zephyros, the Elite. 1 copy of Crack of Dawn. 1 Harmaton, the Dust. And that's all my Blackwings, single copies. Next, I have, oh my god. I forgot one. I forgot to add this. Orochi the Squall. Next, I have 2 copies of Ash Blossom, just for 2 copies of Ash Blossom. 1 Bestial, 1 Magamut. 3 Effect Veilers. And that's it for my deck, for my monsters. Now let's go for the spells. I thought it'd be generic. I got 2 copies of Ring Requital, I think. 3 copies of Black Whirlwind, which are essential for the Blackwings, because when a Blackwing monster is normal summon from the field, I can add 1 Blackwing monster from my deck to my hand with less attack points than the monster. So if I normal summon like Shamal, or if I normal summon like this one, for example, and then this card will activate, then like if it's normal summon, I get to add a Blackwing monster from my deck, but it has to be less attack points than the one that I summoned. So so the card I had to pick, it has to be less than 1600, which is good. The upgraded version, Black Feather Whirlwind. And then I have 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Called By, and then there are trap cards I want to place. 2 copies of Twin Shadow, 1 Solomon Judgment for negating negating effects, 1 copy of Black Shadow Squall. This card will work if I am a spell or trap is activated. I get to remove 1 Black Feather counter, then negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. But if I control a Blackwing Dragon, you can set this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. 1 Blackbird Close, and 1 copy of Covering Fire. That's it for my decks. Well, that's it for my main deck. Let's go for the extra deck. The extra deck will consist of many things, but unfortunately I don't have like 15 in this extra deck. I don't know which one should I pick, but unfortunately I don't have any I only got a full extra deck. But here's my extra deck. 3 copies of Blackwing Assault Dragon, 2 copies of Blackwing Dragon, which are both essential for my Blackwings. Well, actually, there's more. 2 copies of Black Moral Storm, the Wicked Wind. All of these cards are essential for this combo to work. And then let's move on to more generic. Well, I have 1 copy of Abyss, 1 Assault Blackwing Chidori, 1 Raikiri, 1 Blackwing Armor Master, 1 copy of Full Armor Master, 1 Nothing the Starlight, and then Blackwing Chamber, a Sitting Hanjo. And yeah, that's it for my deck profile. I mean, I love playing this deck profile because I love to, when I make the end board, it really goes crazy. It can really give you a burn, which is basically what the deck is all about. Well, if you pull it off, but yeah. But also, it's more likely oh, birds are swarming the field. So that's another how this deck works. Birds will swarm the field. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this deck profile, and I'm going to be showcasing you how this deck works, because I was thinking about teaching players how to play the game, so I'll try my best. So thank you so much for watching.